Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the Chammy. The only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. From a haunted chick like me with really, really disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free. Every single reading is always buy one get one free. So check out the description if you'd like to get a paid reading. And we'll be doing a free collective message tonight. I'll timestamp it so that you guys can find it in the comments. Later.
First, I was in denial.
I started suffering with self-harm, addiction, so isolating.
A self-harm commercial. What's up with that, YouTube? I don't want to see those. Yes, I see you, little one. Hey, Ari. How are you, sweetheart? Are you having a good night? Good, awesome. Awesome. I was gonna work on music tonight and what? What? I don't know. She always does this. Every time I start the live show, she does this. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with her. Come here. I'm not going to chase you. I'm glad someone's doing well around here. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. No. My neighborhood is an old historic mill neighborhood, and some of the elders that live here, their families have lived here since before the Civil War. Okay, and it's mostly younger people our age just trying to raise their families and work, or it's elders who are from those, or their children, you know, who have been here since pre-Civil War, or it's young couples and middle-aged couples just living their lives. I mean, it's pretty quiet. Okay, it's an actual animal refuge, so you know they try to keep it as safe and calm and cool and collected as possible. And hold on, come here, baby. I'm chasing her. Quit running around, dog. Oh, God. Quit running around and whining. Are you okay? Okay. But no, the neighborhood is never like this. Never. The spookiest thing that happens are ghosts, mimics, and doppelgangers. We don't know exactly what happened. I went out to check the mail about 10 o'clock and bring in, you know, some things from the porch. Because Dad and I have been working on the car, and 2 cars at 10 o'clock came up the street, which 2 cars barely, you know, fit going either way. 2 cars rip up the street, racing down a little tiny street in the middle of nowhere, Georgia. And then after that, 4 big trucks came speeding one after another, following each other down the street. And then 10 more cars zoomed up to the end of the road, because the graveyard goes from my house and extends over to like the more older part where like the founders of the city are buried. And then it just kept happening again and again and again and again. I have I actually was able to come back in the house and get my iPad and film it, because I'm going to use it against the city for negligence of our safety. We've been fighting for years for them to at least get the speed limit change, because people think that they can drive through this neighborhood at 35 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. And, you know, my neighbors had to pull dead people from under cars and their own dogs, and it's just been crazy. Now we're fighting to get them to put in speed bumps. And if they don't put in the speed bumps, you know, a lot of us have a lot of proof as to the negligence that the city is, has done to do nothing about it. And I don't know, it was really kind of strange, because like, now the neighbors did call the police about it, because, you know, we don't know. I mean, they thought that the neighborhood was under attack, and I think the neighborhood may have been under attack. We don't know if somebody got robbed. We don't know if somebody got kidnapped. We don't know if somebody stole a car. We don't know if somebody got beaten up. We don't know if somebody dropped drugs off, picked up drugs, trafficked a human. We don't know. And I'm like so shaken up. I don't know if I want to even call them to ask what went on. I'm going to see what the neighbors say tomorrow, because I'm sure everyone will talk about it when we see each other, out walking our dogs or whatever. But there were like 50 cars just zooming in, full of people, like full of rough looking people too. But the thing is that they were all in like $50,000, $100,000 cars, and not a one of them looked legal. And what I mean by legal is like of age. So the cops came and blocked them all in, because there's only one way out and one way in, and if you don't know the other way out, you're not getting out. If you don't know this neighborhood, you're not getting out. And you're likely to get shot before you get in anywhere, or get in and get out with whatever crime you're trying to commit. Hey Molly, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just sitting here. I've got my security camera on outside with my night vision. I got my guns and my dogs, and I wish I had a beer, but I don't. I don't even drink beer. But I do have a cheer wine, so. Yep, she always has to explain that to Uber drivers, that there's only one way in and only one way out. Don't fuck around. You could get killed. And dead men tell no tales, and that's how we all feel about it around here. It's better to have 12 people judging you than 6 people carrying you to your grave, that's for sure. And I'm fed up with it. Just went out to check the mail, and then one of my neighbors was trying to walk her dog. I had to pull her out of the street before the car hit her and killed her and her dog. And all she could think of is, "Are you filming me?" I'm like, "No, bitch, I'm not filming you. I'm filming the crazy shit that's flying down the street case I have to show it to the city. I don't know why she was so worried that I'd give a fuck about filming her. But it was really weird and scary and creepy, and I hope that doesn't happen again. Say that on the pirate ride at Disney? Yeah, I think that's really cool, Molly. I mean Metal Rain, sorry, I'm dyslexic, so I saw Molly's name and then Metal Rain's name. Now, when you say pirate ride, excuse me, do you mean like that original one? Or do you mean like there's one that has to do with Pirates of the Caribbean? Isn't it Pirates of the Caribbean? I'm really confused. I haven't been to Disney in crazy amounts of years, but oh God, I've always wanted to sleep a night in the Cinderella Castle and take a bath in that beautiful bathroom that they have with all the stars on the ceiling. And oh yeah, it's a boat ride. I'm very familiar with that one. Yes. They actually have used real skeletons for that ride, or at least they did at one time. Yeah, I was pretty freaked out tonight. I better not happen again. And I felt so bad for my neighbor who was walking her dog, because as the people were leaving, because the cops were coming, they were calling her a whore. I was like, oh my gosh. They kept calling her a whore. It's like, gosh, I'm glad they can't see me because I was all in black and not standing on the street, that's for sure. What the fuck is wrong with people? They don't have any class anymore. They don't have class. They don't have integrity. They don't have manners. They don't have, they don't have, it's all TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and who they can impress next. It's so people are so superficial. I really hope they pass that law where they hold teenagers accountable for crimes against humanity between the ages of 13 and 17. Because it seemed like tonight, most of the people that were driving those cars were anywhere between 14 and 20. Maybe not even 19. It seemed like they were all very, very young. And the scary thing, Molly, is that the time that they came into the neighborhood, into the town, that's when the ghost tour does their walk. But luckily, they didn't make enough sales tonight to do the ghost tour, Molly, or they all would have been killed. And then I would have had another fucking 20 ghosts in my house. Because it probably would have happened right in front of the house. Your car would outrun their car easily. No, Meryl, my neighborhood was under attack, so I was late and I just started. But I'm here, I'm okay, and hopefully it won't happen again. I got my security camera on. I always have my security camera on with night vision. But tonight I've actually pulled out my guns and my bullets, and my magazine is full. And you better believe I'm going to be pointing it at someone if I see him out there. They're going to have a laser right between their fucking eyes. And yes, I have done that. When Tara's boyfriend was outside throwing rocks at my windows and trying to steal utilities. Yeah, you better believe I was going to... He left, but still. I feel terrible that I have to own a gun to protect myself from idiots. Am I having a beer? I fucking wish. I wish you were a beer, Meryl. No, I'm having a cheer wine because I don't have any alcohol. I don't know that I'd want a beer, though. I think at this point, after the night I've had, I need straight up Jack Daniels. Okay? I need straight up Jack Daniels. Oh, you did like the movie. Right on. Are you having a beer, Meryl? Yeah, there's I love that song when she wore a beard. That's so funny. Who did that song? Was it L7? Or who did that song? I can't remember. Or wasn't it a girl band? Excuse me, pardon me. That cheer wine is spicy. My dog is freaking me out. Why are you sitting in the corner on the other side of the room wagging your tail whining? Is there something going on and you don't want me by the front door? Okay. Oh, I love pizza. I want pizza so bad now. I haven't been able to drive the car to go anywhere, Molly, because the car only drives in reverse. So Dad and I are going to try to fix it tomorrow. We started working on it. It started raining, so it didn't happen. I really like, I know this sounds crazy, but I really like Domino's. Which one is it that I get? I don't usually like Domino's pizza, but my best friend in England ordered me a Domino's pizza for 4th of July. And I think it's the Pacific one from Domino's, the Pacific Veggie. And the crust is like a buttery cracker. I don't know, it's so good. Molly, we should get some mellow mushroom when you come by. Have you ever been to a mellow mushroom, Molly? Yeah, I'm so over Papa John's. Yeah, we can go to Mellow Mushroom if you want to sometime, or just order it out. Yeah, I like to get that Pacific Veggie pizza, and the crust I get is a small hand toss. Their hand tossed crust with the Pacific Veggie, at least here, it's that whoever makes it is just, it's incredible. It's like the crust is just perfect. It reminds me of like the pizza they have in Boston. And I hate Domino's pizza too. Like, but that's the only, I'll get that pizza. I will eat that pizza. Well, and I like that one. Remember I never had a Chicago pizza, Molly, and you got me one for my birthday, and we sat here on the live and chatted and ate pizza. Oh, Meryl, I'm still looking for that onion one that you sent me a picture of. I've never had a California pizza kitchen. Never had one before. I see him at the market all the time now. Do I remember Cece's? Vaguely. I mean, I remember Little Caesars having the $5 pizza when I was a kid. I think they still have it, don't they? Cece's Pizza, yeah, I remember Cece's, but vaguely. I like making Mystic pizzas here at the house. So basically, what a Mystic pizza is it's just like, you know, you cook marijuana into the sauce, or you can put it on top of the pizza with dried flakes. And if you have never seen the movie Mystic Pizza, I believe it was also filmed in Mystic, Connecticut. It's a wonderful movie. Love that movie. I used to always use the monologue from that movie that where she's bitching about Bill and breaking up with him. When I would audition for movies or acting roles or whatever. So, is there actually a California Pizza Kitchen restaurant? I mean, I'm from the South. I've never seen one. I don't know. So, or are they just like frozen pizzas in the frozen section? Domino's taste. Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't eat Domino's. But the Pacific Veggie, excuse me, with the hand tossed crust at the Domino's down the street is great. I got a pizza a while back, like years ago from them, and the crust was horrible. It tasted like a corn tortilla. Yeah, I like their hand tossed. Now, all the other crusts, if I have ever got a different crust than the hand tossed from Domino's, yeah, it tastes like cardboard. Corny cardboard. Little Caesars used to have spaghetti, so did Pizza Hut, and it used to be really good. Do you remember, does anybody remember when Pizza Hut had really good pan pizza? Yeah, now I want pizza. Yeah, Pizza Hut used to have a whole all-you-can-eat buffet. And you could go and get all the pizza and spaghetti and salad and stuff that you wanted for a certain price during a certain time of the day. Oh yeah, I just hop, skip, and a jump down the street to pay $8 for the Veggie Pacific here and toss. And I don't get a large. I just get the medium. That's enough for Dad and I. Because if I get a large, that might not be good for us. $7.99 carry-out special, yep. Costco. I don't think I've ever had a Costco pizza. In fact, I can't afford their, well, I'm not able to afford their membership right now. But I don't think I've ever had one of those. And they don't give you pizza at the food pantry, that's for sure. They give you frozen cauliflower, though. Cheesy bread. Middle of pizza snob. Middle of pizza snob. Sam's Club is similar. I'll eat theirs too. Interesting. Well, because I think that isn't Sam's Club and Costco, aren't they the same? Well, I don't know, Meryl. You used to work for Sam's, didn't you? Is Sam's also Costco? Okay, so Sam's is the same as Walmart, alright. But neither one of them is Costco, okay. Excuse me. I can't remember Costco. Costco. Yeah, you do need to use it. They got great prices on bulk items. At least they did, that I could remember from 15 years ago. I shop at K. Roger because the car only drives backwards. I'm kidding. But the car needs some work, so it's not like I can venture out too far, you know. I have to be very careful with the car while we're working on it. I'm hoping to have it finished before it gets too cold. Like get the heater going, get the transmission fluid filter tomorrow fixed. I need to get another boot on the axle. So I gotta look around for that boot. I may have found the hinge to the door that's falling off. Yeah, the car has some issues. But at least the engine is good. Now, tomorrow if I change the transmission fluid filter and the fluid in it, do a partial fluid change, and the car keeps slipping, ugh. Let's see how much a new 89 Coupe de Ville transmission costs, or at least a used refurbished one. V8 engine replacement part like transmission assemblies, rebuilt kits, and specialized components such as solenoids and seals are available from aftermarket and OEM part suppliers. Let's see, for sale. Cadillac DeVille automatic transmission $425. It's probably going to be anywhere from $400 to $2,000 to replace it if I need to replace it. But then my only problem is who do I get to replace it? I mean, I have a mechanic that I've been friends with, Dad and I have been friends with for like all my life, and then I don't know, I'm pretty sure if I call the owner of Classic Cadillac and say, look, Mike, remember what you told me at my mom's funeral? You'd always be there for me because I'm like family. Get somebody to fix this transmission. I gotta get the transmission fixed. Because, I mean, I know I could buy a new car for $2,000, but why get a new car when I have such a badass in the driveway, you know? I would much rather have my car than get a new car. And if I'm going to get a new car, you know, it's going to be another Cadillac. Chuck E. Cheese pizza. When I was a kid, and I'm still like this, like I'll get my pizza slice, I'll eat all the toppings, and then I'll eat all the cheese, and then I'll eat all the sauce, and then I'll eat all the bread. And that is how I eat a slice of pizza. Not with a fork, with my fingers. I know I'm weird, and I don't like my food touching, but I'll let my food touch for pizza. That I'll let it touch for that. Yeah. And soup is an exception. I liked Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, but the animatronics scared the shit out of me. Part of my French YouTube. Like I could not go there if the weird animatronic things were on. It really scared me.
In the late 1700s, people liked to dye their hair pink, green, and even blue. Okay, so they weren't actually using hair dye, they were using coloured hair powder, which changed their hair colour temporarily. Hair powder was essential in 18th century Europe, and appearing in public without your hair powdered was considered a major faux pas.
Interesting.
Powders appeared white.
So, did you hear that? At one time in history, if you went out in public and your hair wasn't powdered, you were considered like something was wrong with you. And the more colored powder you had in your hair, the better. People dye their hair, color their hair pink, green, purple, blue with powder. That's amazing. Did I see the sample script? Yes, but from the moment I've opened my eyes, it's been crazy. I haven't even gotten a chance to get back to it and read it. Do I remember Discovery Zone? I might not have had a TV then, honey. I didn't have a TV growing up, so. I mean, I had a TV, but it wasn't like I could just go and watch it or had cable or anything like that. Was it on cable? But yes, I do remember it vaguely. If it wasn't TV, then no, I don't. Oh, Scully's not. No. There's an indoor playground. No, I don't remember it. Remember, while you guys were at indoor playgrounds playing around, I was at a nightclub playing around with my guitar. So yeah, I probably missed that or couldn't afford it or some dumb shit like that. A 13-inch black and white TV. Yeah, that's about what we had, Metal Rain. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember Discovery Zone. Maybe they didn't have one here. They probably didn't have one here. Does anybody remember the Graviton? And they'd have one at like all the carnivals during summer and fall. So you do remember the Graviton, Metal Rain? I love that shit. How none of us got flown around in that crazy fucking ride. I don't know how we didn't all get killed as kids, but I loved it. It looks like a spaceship, you guys. So here's like, okay, so we'll just use the pyramid as an example. Because it kind of is like the shape of a graviton. And you get into the graviton and they'd have you like lay down on something that was slanted like this. And they would spin it around like this, and as it would spin more, the thing that you were laying down on would slide up and down and smash up and down and smash up and down and twirl you around. It was amazing. I loved it. Roller coaster simulator. The only roller coaster simulator I've ever been on is... Well, I can't remember. Molly, you're so funny, dude. Oh, it's hilarious. It's so funny. I could use a margarita right now. I could use one of those big margaritas. It's like a big, huge margarita glass the size of a basketball. Jesus. You came on and drunk. So what is everybody's favorite ride at Disney? I can tell you mine right now is the Haunted House. Of course, 'cause I'm a Halloween baby. But I love the Haunted House. It's so beautiful and romantic. Well, I've never been to the Disney in California, so I don't know. I thought they had the Haunted House at all Disneys. Does anybody remember, like, going to Epcot Center and you do that ride in the big Epcot Center ball? And they would show you, they showed us, like, the future of growing food. And it smelled like oranges in there. And my dad, as a farmer, thought it was crazy, absolutely batshit crazy that people were going to start growing farms hydroponically. He's like, that's never going to happen. Then today we're sitting there looking at the garden, at the Gardine. It's a Gardyn. We're thinking about getting one someday. I mean, wouldn't that be wonderful? Like, to be able to grow your own fruits and vegetables year round, and your own flowers too, and herbs. God, I would be in lavender heaven. Have all the lavender I'd ever want. Have I been on the Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion? Yeah, I live in it. But no. No, nobody's been nice enough to take me to Disney. And nobody's been nice enough to invite me. And I haven't had the finances to do really anything in my life. But at least I have a haunted Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion that I live in, so I'm happy with that. So I'd probably go over to look for a video of it, Metal Rain, because I would love to go on that for sure. Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion. That sounds so fucking cool. Take me, Molly. Yes. Take me, darling. Take me, baby. Have you been, Molly? To Disneyland? Or Disney World? I can't remember if you've been or not, Molly. I haven't been in years, but you know what? They took me. I've been to Disney World 100 times. They started taking me at 6 weeks old. Yes, I was at Disney at 6 weeks, and I remember it too. But I can't remember if Molly's been to Disney. Oh, so yeah, I've been to Disney. Okay. I think it's my short-term memory that's mostly fried, not my long-term. Hey, Dad, you brushing your skeleton there? He can't hear me. I was gonna ask him a question about Disney, but he's brushing the skeleton. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, my cousin, Savula, she's in a wheelchair. She doesn't speak very well, but she understands things, and she's very bright and intelligent despite her disability. But Disney in Paris was nice enough to create a very special day all around her for her birthday. And she wanted to have a Little Mermaid themed birthday at Disney World. So Disney Paris was nice enough to like work with my family to make that happen for her. And she had such a wonderful time. Right on. The Oogie Boogie Bash. I'm going to try to think back. How many years has it been since I've been to Disney? Molly, have you ever been to Busch Gardens? Anybody ever been to Busch Gardens? Busch Gardens is pretty cool. Yeah, I think Busch Gardens is exclusive to Tampa. And they used to have this amazing Congo ride where you get on this big round raft and go through this simulation of the Congo, of like the river, right? Like of the river and the rocks and the, it's like a simulation of some crazy river in Africa. in the Congo. So they called it the Congo. It's only in Tampa. But it's beautiful. Busch Gardens is beautiful. Like the wildlife, the way the wildlife lives there and the way they keep them. It's more like a sanctuary, really, in my opinion. I don't think I remember any animals being in cages there. Oh wow, cool. You went to the FFXI Fan Fest. That's so cool. I might have to give my dog some CBD so she'll chill out. Yeah, do animals live in cages at Busch Gardens? No. The animals at Busch Gardens, BUSCH, do not primarily live in cages, but rather in habitats and enclosures designed to mimic their natural environments. Busch Gardens has earned the Humane Certified seal, indicating expert third-party audits have verified their animal welfare practices, and they use enclosures that are built to withstand hurricanes, suggesting they are robust environments, not cages. Here's why the term cage is inaccurate. Habitats and Humane Certified storm-proof buildings, conservation and rescue. Busch Gardens participates in rescue and rehabilitation program aimed at returning rehabilitated animals to the wild, which is not a typical function of a caged facility. And it is amazing. I mean, Busch Gardens is a world, it's home to like the most amazing animals on the planet. I remember being a little girl and like, we were they have this thing that you can ride. It's kind of like a ski lift, and you can get on the ski lift and it'll take you all around the parks to see animals. And I remember looking out across like the fields and seeing like just some giraffes standing there, hanging out. And I just felt so lucky to be that little girl and live in the same town with giraffes that like were just running wild and free. Well, it seemed like they were running wild and free at least. Yeah, you're so lucky. You went to all 3 and 6, 7, and 8. So cool, Meryl. Yeah, I love Busch Gardens. I think I might have loved Busch Gardens more than Disney and Epcot and Universal. I did a lot of commercials at Universal and Nickelodeon. But and it's so bullshit because they didn't even, like, they're barely paying you $50 a day, right? And then and then they don't even give you a free pass to go into the place to check it out. I think I got to ride the ET ride and that was it, but that's because we were on break and we were working behind the studio where the ET ride is, making a commercial. And during lunch, well, we were supposed to go have lunch and then go to wardrobe, but we skipped lunch and went and snuck into the ET ride instead and then went to wardrobe. And we didn't get caught. It was pretty cool. And I loved how, like, when you went into the ET ride, it simulates, like, the way it felt in the movie, like when you would look at the forest and the woods and stuff. It really felt like I was in the forest, but I was, like, in a completely air-conditioned building. Tootsie, I don't understand what you want, baby. You want me to hold you? You want a cookie? Oh no, the cops are back and there's people racing down the street again. Fuck. Shit. Not in the mood for this. I just saw a truck go that way down the street. Okay, so it is now 1:02 in the morning. And they're back. You know, I want the neighborhood to go back to normal, where it's just ghosts haunting the streets and not fucking ridiculous cars and cops. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check the back of the house, make sure it's okay. Just gonna put the camera on so I can see it. The camera that's back there. I can't see anything. There's definitely something going on behind the house now, which is where I think initially the whole situation started. just get offline. I don't know. I'm not going back out there again, that's for sure. At least not till morning. I'll let them handle it. But the cops got called again. I've never had a taquito. What is a taquito? Sorry, Molly, you're not alone. I'm back. Probably something bad's going on. I saw a girl running down the street tonight after all this happened. Running for her life. It's so creepy and scary. She was just like pouring sweat. She didn't stop till she got to the graveyard and then she completely disappeared into thin air. I don't know if I was seeing things or she was a ghost or what. One second, Meryl, I'll look at that in a moment. I'm just trying to set something on my security cam for detection. I had to broaden the spectrum on the camera. Let me turn up the sensitivity. Meryl, I've not had a lot of American foods, or I don't know, is taquitos American? Yeah, I've never had a taquito. Interesting. Taquito, what's in it? It looks like an egg roll. Looks like an egg roll, yo. My mama's white gravy is the best. What is it? Does it taste like, I mean, when you say white gravy, I mean, I'm from the South, so it tastes like sausage pork. And it's spicy. The spicy ketchup is your favorite? Yeah, I didn't remember you saying something about spicy ketchup. Is that all we've been talking about for an hour? We all must be hungry or something. Chicken and cheese taquitos. This looks really gross, but I'd be willing to try it. I'll try anything once except bugs. You haven't had a Whataburger in 20 years? I'm sure it went to shit like Sonic. Sonic has the best ice. I don't know if they still sell their ice, but my mom and I used to go up to Sonic whenever she would get out of the hospital because she loved chewing on that kind of ice. It's like hospital ice. It's like the best. It's like soft and chewy and melts in your mouth. It's like a cross between regular ice and a snow cone. I don't even think we have a Sonic around here anymore. They used to make the best malt chocolate milkshakes. That's probably my favorite milkshake, Meryl, is a malt chocolate milkshake. Chicken and cheese taquitos. Sounds like a song. They have a Whataburger over by the oncologist I take my dad to see. And Meryl, I had one. It was horrible. You're not missing anything. Hey Texas, how are you? I was thinking of you today. And I was thinking about your grandmother actually and how old she was. And I was thinking, man, I wonder what it was like in was she 101? She was born in 1924? I think your grandmother is a couple years older than mine. And I was thinking, well, I hope that she left the world a better place than when she came to it. So I got all into the history of the 1920s. Like, I spent like an hour comparing what the world was like when she was born compared to what it was like when she passed away. So 1923? Your phone is over here. Okay. Can I turn that hall light down, please? Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you feel that way about it. She certainly did. I mean, back then the oppression on women was terrible. Gosh, she lived through an incredible age. She saw it all. Amazing, huh? And I think she was 1922, so she was born right after the First Civil War. Wow. El Monterey extra crunchy Southwest chicken. You really like them taquitos, don't you? I'm going to have to try them someday. Yeah, she was born 4.5 years after World War I. And so she lived through World War II. And she lived through Vietnam. And she lived through so much. Did I say Civil War? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm tired. Someone come over and give me a hug. And a joint and a beer after the night I've had. I about almost started smoking cigarettes again. I was so scared. It was really freaky, man. I mean, you know what it felt like, Meryl? It felt like something out of American Horror Story, to be quite honest. That's what it felt like. That's weird. Yeah, so she was born right after the First World War. 1922. That's amazing. What was her birthday? Here's my grandmother. I'm going to show you a picture of her. Well, this is my mother's mother. I don't have a picture of my grandmother from Cyprus when she was young, but that's my grandmother. And she was born in 1927. What? Go lay down. Or are you not feeling well? Oh, really? November. So she was a Scorpio like my grandmother. My grandmother is October 28th, 1927. She was a pretty girl, wasn't she? She was also a master upholsterer and interior decorator. Yeah, she's beautiful. And they probably pulled that picture. They probably pulled this picture off of my Facebook. Because I'm the only one that has the original copy. And I put it on my Facebook or Instagram. Yep, she sure was a generous one with a quick wit and sense of humor and infectious laugh. You know what's really scary? You get my grandmother, my sister, my mother, my aunt, and me in the same room. We all sound alike. It's like a little coven of witches. I miss that. It's really scary that we all have like the same voice. Well, isn't she going to have a funeral soon? So you should find out the day soon. Oh, I think it's interesting how in her obituary they didn't mention much of the truth regarding her marriages. I think my grandmother was married like 6 times. Oh, Grammy, I miss you, bitch. Love you wherever you are. Come here, monster. So I did find this card that she gave me before she passed away. And it's so sweet. Because, of course, she knows I love birds and bird feeders. She's like, so sorry. Look how pretty her handwriting is. She has such pretty handwriting. Nobody writes like that anymore. I think she said, it's not even dated, sadly. So sorry this is late. But I've been in Sedalia helping a friend who has just had surgery. I came home for a little while today and we'll go back tomorrow for a few more days. And then back to you soon. Love, Grammy. Yeah, she didn't want to be called grandma or grandmother. She felt that was like 2 old ladies, so we called her Grammy. Hey, Liz, welcome back to the channel. Is your tummy okay? Oh, wait, I'll take the harmonica off for you. Okay. Is your tummy loud? have you been, Liz? How's Saturday been for you, honey? Okay, you went down now? Okay, alright. Oh, wow. How's your sister doing? Is she okay? Is she feeling any better? Is she out of the hospital? Well, our neighborhood, you know how little the street is out front, right, Liz? Do you remember? It's Vic's. So, about 10 o'clock at night, I went to go and check the mail, and 2 cars were racing up the street, and then it was like one car after another, after another, after another, after another. There were like 50 cars, like the neighborhood was on attack. The street was under attack. I don't really know what happened. Now, I think I forgot to mention, there was one kid that was walking down the street on his cell phone saying that 50 people came to the house he was hanging out to beat his ass. Maybe he deserved it, but at the same time, you know, I had to, like I told them earlier, I had to pull a neighbor out of the street who was walking her dog before they hit her with the car. You created an art page. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, Liz, can you fucking imagine cars racing each other out front on that little tiny street? I was so freaked out. Dang, that is so cool. I'm so proud of you. You're an incredible artist and need to be sharing that stuff. It is so wild. Absolutely wild. And none of them could have been more than 18, 19 years old. I mean, they were all like between the ages of like 13 and 18 probably. It kind of felt like, like I was telling Mara earlier, it kind of felt like American Horror, like a scene out of American Horror Story or something. Cool. I'm actually doing a piece of artwork right now. And, it's called Music is Sacred. And it tells a story about our history of music. Oops, I got the wrong chord. She's off the breathing machine. That's a good story, right? That's good news, right? But that's because she's getting better, right? Oh, that's so cool, Yang. I want to see it. Sure, I got the whole story in dialysis. So is there something wrong with her kidneys? Oh, yeah, that happened to my mom several times almost. So I've been there. I know it's like, oh, it's not easy at all. She's going to need a lot of time to recover. where the Garden of Eve is, or are you like in another state right now? Right on. At least she's not too far. I think I'll get like a warning for playing Neil Young. Yeah, she'll probably be in there for probably another week or so, depending on how her improvement, her she improves. Wow, you had a what is going on tonight? It's like Freaky fucking Friday, but it's Saturday. I hate when that happens. I know Mara was like having a problem with somebody's fire alarm that kept chirping. I hope everything's okay. It was probably just a ghost. Okay. And false alarm. That is very weird. That is very, very weird. Oh, thanks so much, Liz. I appreciate that. Cool. It's like the police are leaving. It almost felt like tonight it's like 50 cars full of multiple people, like handfuls of people in each car. It kind of felt like they were coming here to fight. Like fight, and anyone who got in their way, they were going to kill them too. It was very, very weird, Liz. I mean, I have one of those too. I'm gonna put a light in it and use it for the show pretty soon when I get a new light for it. But yeah, it was pretty scary. It was pretty scary, Liz. You know, we didn't know what was going on, and thankfully the neighbors like called. I couldn't because my phone was dying. It was like at 1%. I grabbed the iPad and recorded some of the crazy going on up and down the street. And this is like not by any means, this is not like that kind of neighborhood at all. And we don't live next to anybody, like we don't live next to neighbors that are perfect place to get rid of bodies. Well, that's what was so scary. I mean, you're probably right. I mean, I can't imagine how many people maybe have done that or thought of that. But the one thing about this place, you know, is there's only one way in and out. And if you don't know the second way out, you're really not getting out. In fact, if you try to get out the second way, you could probably get killed. And it is just a cliff that's like an angle like that, and it's very hilly and mountainous. And many people who don't understand that there's no cut through, they'll commit crimes around the neighborhood and then try to cut through here to go to the highway, or try to cut through here to go to the other side of the town, and they get stuck and they get caught. I think even Molly said she has to tell the Uber driver how to get in and out because it's This is definitely the wrong neighborhood to come fuck around, that's for sure. Some of us have guns, and then some of us have rocket launchers. Definitely down by the river and everything. I mean, yeah, it is a very dangerous place. And actually, one kid that was walking away tonight, I mean, I don't know if he was like just bragging to his friends or what, as he was walking away from the scene, but he said that like 50 people had come up there while he was hanging out with his friend to beat his ass. And he had to he ended up having to punch like a handful of people in the nose. And there was this one girl like running for her life. A really tall black girl running for her life. And I was like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "I can't stop, I'm in danger." And I was like, this is getting really weird. This is fucking getting weird. It's SUMMERWEEN. It's really fucking weird. Like random ghost girl. Like I couldn't tell if she was real or not. And like I said to Molly, I told Molly, this girl was like running really fast. She was scared to death. And she just suddenly disappeared when she got up by the graveyard. But she did acknowledge me and talk to me. She said, "I can't stop. I'm like literally running for my life." Okay. Whatever. Channeling her murder mystery writer. I don't think Molly and I have even had a chance to go to the waterfall yet because of her ankle. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon too. If anybody wants to get a paid tarot card reading, please make your payment. Let me know. I'm going to do a collective message before I go tonight, and I'll timestamp it in the comments. Probably should eat something. I've only had a bagel today. Yeah, I'm just playing Harvest-Moon by Neil Young. I was thinking about maybe making a video and uploading it to the channel. I did, I got some likes. Alright, let's put the Spiritbox on for a little while. If there's any good spirits that want to come and hang out with us, chat with us, please let us know your presence is here. Please touch the REMpod. Hey, maybe the ghosts will know what went on tonight. But I seriously think it was some kind of... I think that those people thought that maybe those kids thought that this was going to be a place they could come to and fight, and nobody would care, because it's mostly quiet and deserted. But I think that they are going to think twice before coming back. And if they do, we'll be ready for them.
Maximum volume.
It's probably just going off because I accidentally tapped something and it vibrated. You're channeling enough people. Oh good, we got the sheriff out here now. Wonderful. Fucking cavalry sitting outside my house, thank goodness. I'm glad they took us serious tonight, because I've literally called them before and said, excuse me, it sounds like somebody's getting sacrificed in my backyard. And they're like, okay, we'll call us when it's over. That's like when I first moved here. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay. You know, I'm just going to turn this off until I can get the Spiritbox plugged in. Then I'll turn the REMpod on so I know that it's not just going off because of any other reason than a ghost is touching it. Okay. Well, I feel safer that there's a sheriff outside. I know that sounds silly, but okay, Spirit. What the fuck is going on with the foot? I'm gonna turn down the... Why does it sound so... Sorry, that's so loud and annoying. Fucking me. I don't want to give anybody night frights. Are there any spirits there that want to speak to us? Okay. Hi. Is there anything you'd like to tell us about tonight? us that are family.
Maximum volume.
They're out there. There's cops outside, Spirit. Are you hearing us now? Spirit, can you see us? Can you see any of us? Can you see me? No? But you can hear me, right? Did you say right? Can you tell us anything about what can you tell us about tonight, about what happened here? Do you know anything about what happened? With all the cars and the neighborhood being under attack? Spirit, are you were you once a living being? Are you from here? Have you always lived here? How many are there now? How many spirits are with us now? How many spirits are with us now that are speaking to us on the spirit box? Are you consciousness? Are you consciousness? Did you say yes? No? It might just be you and I, Liz, even though it's just 7 people in the chat. Meryl, I think, went out to have a drink, maybe, and I know he said he was having a beer on the back porch. Molly, I know she said she was here, but she might have fallen asleep because she was sleepy. Metal Rain might have dozed off. Same as Hex. Spirit, do you want to come forth and tell us about yourselves? Or tell us anything? We come in respect and to remember you. Spirit, are you a ghost? What, are you a human? Were you once human? Are you afraid to talk to us? Did you just say no? Excuse me. Would you like to ask me a question? What, are there about 6 of you there? Questions to ask ghosts. Who are you? Did it just say me? Where are you? Do you know where you are, Spirit? What is it like where you are? Who are you? What you yelling at, Spirit? What are you shouting at? Do you want me to slow down the spirit box so you can speak more clear? Are you a man or a woman? It's terrifying. Are you with us? Are you close? Do you know where you are? No? How did you die? Do you mind if I ask you how you died? Did you die? Yeah. Welcome back, Liz. When were you born, Spirit? Do any of you remember when you were born? Did it just say Mexico? Kind of sounded like it said Mexico. Is it peaceful where you are, Spirit? Tell us about Mexico. Do you have ties there? Tell us, Spirit. Are there there any other spirits around with you? Let's just say, who's this? I'm Stormy, and Liz is here too. Can you give us a sign? Can you touch the REMpod? Is Liz indigenous, Americas, Aztec, or Mayan? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Spirit, what about you? Are you indigenous, Americas, Aztec, or Mayan? Indigenous Americas, Aztec, or Mayan? Does any of that sound familiar? Yeah, it did sound like one of them screamed. Do you want to talk to people? It didn't really say anything. It kind of just made one of those shouting noises again. It's weird. Like that. Like. Is there anything we can do for you? You want to sing for? You want to sing? You sing? No, I'll sing all day and night for you, but not right now. I need important details, like where you're from, where you are, what it's like where you are, what's your name. Are you a ghost? Are you supernatural? Are you hypernatural? Are you an alien? Who are we talking with? Would talking through walls as fun as you thought it would be? No? Are you able to change your appearance? Or are you permanently stuck in one outfit? Okay. What? Frightening. Did you say frightening? It kind of sounded like it said its name was Joy. And you went frightening. Are you frightening, spirit? Does it feel frightening? Do you get scared? Do you ever get bored? That would suck being stuck in one outfit. Did it just say no shit? So do you pop in and out? Did it just say wolf? Which wolf? Which wolf spirit? I think it was Einstein, wore the same outfit all the time. I'm not certain that that was real on the REMpod. Spirit, if you're really touching the REMpod, will you touch it again, please? Spirit, do you pop in and out of consciousness? Do you ever cry or laugh? Did it sound like it just said I wear this top? Well, I can't see you, Spirit. I'm not sure I want to. Is everything as it was when you were living here before? Is your present day my present day? It's September 7th, 2026. It's Sunday. Definitely. I totally understand that. Can you still feel, Spirit? I do too. I do that as well, Liz. That's funny. Do you understand how to use this spirit box? I don't really know how to tell you how to use it either, but I just talking to say no way. Do you want to learn? So what is keeping you here? What is keeping you here? Oh, you know, if I could dress to the nines all the time, wherever I go, I would. I certainly have a closet for it. Gosh, I haven't slept much lately either. I bet it's the full moon. Did it just say need a break? Okay, take a break. Hey, Spirit, can you get me some weed and smoke it with me? Did you say you couldn't afford it? What? Can you identify if you have multiple consciousness? Yeah, Molly was in the hospital, but she's home now and feeling a lot better. It's her foot again. Or her ankle. Spirit, have you become a cluster of multiple consciousnesses. I'm not sure I believe that that was a spirit, but if it is a spirit, could you touch the REMpod again? Oh, yummy. I love peach and nectarines.
Just 7.
Spirit, what's past the in-between? Like heaven and hell? It's just classic heaven and hell? Or is there something in between? Do you love us? Do you like talking to us, Spirit? Hey, Meryl, welcome back, sweetheart. Are you in love with me, Spirit? I don't know if I would ask this any other time, but I'd say yeah. Are you in love with any of us, Spirit? Yeah, I know, it's a full moon, I won't forget. I'm gonna have to fix the car tomorrow. Dad's insistent about it, but I kind of wish we could just wait till Monday. But I don't know if it's gonna rain Monday. We couldn't work on it today because it was raining most of the afternoon. It takes half a day. It's too early, they shouldn't be blooming. There's something magical happening here in the garden. There's something affecting the season. Yeah, I know. It's so weird. I noticed this about our summer, Liz, actually. Spring came late here in Atlanta, but summer ended very early. In fact, I always know when fall's about to run around and come by, because of the orb weavers that start to collect on my front porch. And, you know, the landlord sent someone out to spray the yard. It killed all the June bugs, and it killed all the fireflies as they started to emerge. And all it did was leave us with, like, the mosquitoes, unfortunately, and roaches, unfortunately, that like to, you know, those big huge palmetto bugs that like to scamper around outside. Really, really fucking pissed me off too. I saw one firefly tonight. That is the first time I've seen a firefly since the night before. This guy who sprayed whatever he sprayed on. If that guy comes back, I'm gonna tell him to leave. I did my own spraying and to get the fuck off my property. I'm real sick of anyone and everyone just showing up at this house to ask dumb questions and do dumb things. But I noticed that as it turned from June to July, it was like not very summery at all. I mean, we had some hot days, but I started seeing the signs of fall in early July. So hopefully we're not skipping winter and going right to spring in September. It is so weird. I don't know what's going on with the weather. I guess there's some Mr. Scientist with his goggle machine and his rubber gloves and his goggles, and he's playing around with the weather. So, Meryl, I found my memory card to take pictures of the moon. I got the telescope ready. I almost wonder if I should get the other one out. Gosh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I might tell my dad to hold off on the car. Let's see what weather looks like on Monday. I just don't think I want to get out there tomorrow and work on any cars. Not with the crazy going on in the neighborhood. Spirit, will you protect me from the crazy? Please.
Not sick.
So it's going to be sunny tomorrow, 82 degrees, 4% chance of rain. It'll be 78 on Monday and partly cloudy, 1%. I might ask him to do it on Monday because it's going to be kind of hot tomorrow. Oh shit, we're getting back into the 86s and the 87s. Miserable. I'm sorry, I'm one of those people, I think it should always be 75 degrees everywhere. Oh. I know, I can't believe it's only 7 weeks till it's back to winter tires for you again. That's amazing. And you just changed them too. Yeah, that's crazy. You're gonna work on your website and then your sister ends up in the hospital. God, I was gonna do a lot this weekend too, and then it didn't happen. Well, any time is a good time, Liz. I can't believe it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
The freak.
Yeah, Spirit, I'm a freak. You're right. Yeah, do it. I mean, if you're not sleepy and you're not tired, go do it. And there's even some places that will build your website for you. And they'll do it for free. And I think Wix might have a new AI thing too, where I like Wix. The only reason I stopped using Wix is because when I stopped using Wix, they didn't really have any integrated, awesome kind of stuff for us musicians. Like, if I wanted to just sell my downloads through the website. Okay, that was very scary. What the fuck was that? Pardon my French. Yeah, he called you a freak. Called us freaks. Yeah, you're right, Spirit. But you're a freak in nature too, Spirit. Vehicle. A vehicle? Did it just say vehicle? What about vehicles? Because they've been running around all night in the neighborhood. What? Parked it. Parked it, okay. Yes, please get us new car, Spirit. I can't wait to wake up in the morning a billionaire and I'll buy you a car, Spirit. How about that? If anybody wants to get a paid reading, go ahead and make your payment now because I'm going to be turning off the Spiritbox. And I'm going to go try not to fall asleep while I try to cook myself some dinner. Spirit, do you have anything you'd like to say to us before I turn the REMpod off? Or the Spiritbox off? Ozzy Osbourne, are you there? Did it just say no, man? Ozzy Osbourne, is it fucking bored being dead? I mean, is it fucking boring being dead? Are there any spirits there that can help us contact Ozzy Osbourne? about Pee Wee Herman? Pee Wee Herman, are you there? What about Matman? Do you have the night Matman? Yeah, Liz wants a car and a great boyfriend. I just want money. So I can buy Frosty. And a new transmission. And a house. And a new buggy for the dogs. And a Shopify account. So I created an app, Liz, which is super exciting because I've always wanted to create an app. It was a lot of fun. I'm still like building it and everything, but we'll have to see where it goes. It keeps asking me if I want to turn it into a website, but I don't think I want to turn it into a website. I think I want to just keep it an app you download on the phone. But it's just a spiritual education app. What is it up to? What is the $1 billion jackpot up to? Oh, I guess somebody won. CNN says winning tickets sold in 2 states for massive Powerball. Winning tickets sold in 2 states for massive Powerball jackpot nearly 1.8 billion. Winning tickets for Saturday nearly 1.8 billion Powerball jackpot were sold in Missouri and Texas, the lottery said. With final ticket sales, the Powerball jackpot came in at 1.787 billion, making it the second largest U.S. lottery jackpot. The Multi-State Lottery Association, which runs the Powerball game, said it in a news release. Each winning ticket holder can choose either an annuitized prize of $893.5 million or a lump sum payment of $410.3 million, both before taxes. Wow. So it's a $1.8 billion lottery, but they only have the choice of either a prize of $893.5 million or a lump sum payment of $410.3 before taxes. Like, it's just like, what does that mean? Like, when the lottery is like 1.3 million, you're only gonna get like in the thousands. This is so weird to me that it's 1.8 billion, but they're not walking away as a billionaire. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. Then why even call it $1 billion jackpot if no one's gonna win that? So somebody's about 70 miles northwest of San Antonio in Texas, and somebody in Kansas, $2 million prize. And 18 tickets sold across 13 states won $1 million. The winning numbers were 11, 23, 44, 61, 62, and the Powerball was 17. Oh, the fucking yeah, Powerball, Mega Million, those are all a lot of fun, but your odds are really poor. Really, really poor. You have an easier chance of winning Fantasy 5. $1 million in Fantasy 5 than you do on any of those other ones. $1 million would be nice. Spirit, how many $1,000 bills do you need to make $1 million again? I just can't do the math in my head. And the Spiritbox only went off because I touched it because it vibrated. So you would need 10,000 $100 bills. $10,100 bills. I think we can make it happen, Liz. It's not difficult. Right? $10,100 bills. I know. Then we can go make a Garden of Eden in Tennessee and open a soup kitchen for the homeless. You know, rent is getting crazier and crazier there. I saw like the shittiest 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath in Franklin for $5,000. I was appalled. Yes, in a way I find pleasing, yes. Spirit, you want to give Liz and I the winning lottery numbers before we end up like Thelma and Louise? Come on now, Spirit, what are they? You said last time 3 and 8. Can you just give us one little number? If you can see into the future, Spirit, let us know. And give us the winning lottery numbers to the jackpot. It's so quiet, it's almost as if it's thinking about it, isn't it? What would happen if I asked AI this question? They'll probably just give me the winning lottery numbers to the Powerball today. Oh, AI, you're too smart for yourself. It's impossible to give you the future winning lottery numbers because lottery draws are based on pure chance and are designed to be completely random. But really nothing is by chance, and nothing is really random. Quit lying to me. No person, algorithm, or AI can predict the outcome of a random lottery drawing. I really would like to prove it wrong. Randomness is guaranteed, hot and cold numbers are misleading, and each drawing is an independent event. I actually like to just do quick picks. I'm so lost on, playing my favorite number, playing someone's birthday, playing a special date. Because what happens to me is I'll spend 30 days winning a free ticket, or every winning number came, right? Like every winning number that came was the number after the number I played or the number before it, which shows that I still have some limiting beliefs and circumstances I need to work on around money. Oh, hey Frederico, is Pisces a good zodiac sign? Sure. Yeah. I mean, not as cool as Scorpio, but you think you have a book that is supposed to have a spell to pick numbers. It's a ruined gypsy book. Oh, that sounds super cool. Ruby sounds so cute snoring. But yeah, I think that, they set us up for limiting beliefs and circumstances our whole life. AI's just been programmed to know. It probably knows. It's just too smart for itself. Did you just say MRSA, Spirit? Did you get MRSA in your past life? So I asked AI if it can see the future. It said no. Humans do not have the documented ability to see the future in the way often portrayed by psychic phenomena. And I literally asked it if it could see the future. While the concept of precognition, psychic foresight is not scientifically supported, some cognitive phenomena can offer a form of future sight, such as the brain's neural lag that provides a fraction of a second glimpse of current events before conscious perception, and the ability to make predictions based on trends, patterns, and analysis. Predictions based on trends, patterns, and analysis. Scientific evidence for precognition and other purported forms of extrasensory perception like second sight is lacking and is generally considered pseudoscience. You know, you think that they would study it and then it, you know? Oh yeah, I know AI isn't always right, and I know it's just avoiding my question. I know that it's psychic. I know it damn near reads our minds. If its IQ was 150 10 years ago, what do you think its IQ is today? Let's ask it. What's your IQ? It's ignoring me. An AI score is not applicable to AI on Google search. IQ is a measurement designed for human intelligence and reasoning. This differs from how an AI system functions. Anyone applying IQ scores to an AI is misleading for these reasons. AI does not think or reason like humans. Are you sure about that? Hey Dre, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? AI does not think or reason like humans. Capabilities come from training data, algorithms, and computing power, not from innate generalized intelligence. I mean, yeah, I can see that. IQ tests were created by and for humans, yeah, duh. The intelligence of AI is tailored to specific tasks, such as answering questions and generating text. When AI has been given human IQ tests, the results are often inconsistent, scoring very high on some portions and very low on others. This demonstrates that the test is not measuring a reliable general intelligence as it would for a human. So it's saying that this refers to performance on specific benchmark tests that mimic human problem solving. A high score in this context means the AI is good at particular predefined tasks, not that it possesses human level general intelligence or true IQ. You taught it how to make a human. Yeah, I believe in psychic connections as well. I mean, I believe that we can see things and foresee things. Now I went to a mental health examination for my disability, and you know, I was diagnosed with ADHD at 7, so I've got it pretty under control, and I've been coping with it for a long time. And when I went to the mental wealth examination, is what I call it, the mental wealth instead of health. The guy kept asking me like weird questions, like nothing that had to do with my ADHD. Like he wanted to know if I can perceive people's feelings, or if I think that I can feel what they're feeling or thinking. He asked me if I was psychic. He asked me if I see things like ghosts, or scary things, or like anything scary, or I'm like, no. And he asked me if I, what the fuck is this? That was kind of weird. It's this big, huge, like, truck thing. Like, it wasn't even a truck. It looked like a huge bus with all these lights on it, like a party bus. Then you decided you should stop teaching it. But that's cool. I mean, to train AI is probably not a bad job. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit freaked out though, because like I have a feeling that YouTube is going to be going down the way of AI, where if you're not incorporating AI into your channel.
You see me?
Did it just say you see me? Where? Shit. Felt like that got knocked out of my hand. I'm gonna check the security cameras. Because when it said, "Do you see me?" Did you hear it say, "Do you see me?" I'm gonna check my security cameras and see if I see anything else. No, I don't see you, Spirit. Do you see me? Did it say y'all rest or no rest? Still what? Still stressed? Yeah, I'm stressed, Spirit. Spirit, where are you now? Are you with us? Can you explain yourself?
Wait, what? Value. The address.
Did it just say your IP address? Spirit, what do you need us to know right now? Okay, that's interesting. It just fell off despite that getting knocked off with that. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. Yeah, I gotta go, you guys. I gotta make something to eat. All I had was a bagel today, and that was at like 10 o'clock this morning. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do we need tonight? I gotta work on some music. Spirit, well, I'm gonna use a little space tech. Maybe you can channel the little space tech if you can't see it in the spirit box. Calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective message through the liminal space tech. What do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future on Sunday?
Right.
I saw another card flip over. Let me see what it was. Excuse me. sometimes feel like this card is not just about social media, but about communication. Spirit wants to communicate with us and wants us just to accept the answers as they are and to see it for what it is, whatever it is. Did you just say show me the face you had before your parents were born? Have we all known each other that long, Spirit? Love and light, no shadow and hate. Cold tomorrow? I don't believe you. But maybe you'll be cold because you're dead? Are you dead, Spirit? Did you say, I don't know? Do you have anything you want to say to a Spirit before I turn off the spirit box in the REMpod? Trouble? What do you mean trouble? Yes, there was trouble tonight. There was, yeah, do you want to talk about it, Spirit? Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much for your wise words tonight. Yes, peace out, indeed. Thanks for touching the REMpod. Thanks for not touching the REMpod. Thanks for not touching us. Thanks for not touching the dog. And thanks for just showing up for us tonight, Spirit. If there's any other last messages before we go. It seems pretty quiet. Just gonna turn the REMpod off for now.
It is.
Any last words, Spirit?
Raised.
Raised? What do you mean, raised? Have you been raised from the dead? Are you supernatural or hypernatural? Okay, what you shouting at? Alright, you guys, I'm going to bed. It was great to hang out with everybody tonight. Liz, thanks for coming by. Dre, thanks for coming by. Metal Rain, thanks for coming by. Molly, Ari, anybody I might have forgotten or didn't see come in, thanks for coming by anyways in spirit. I'll be back tomorrow night for Sunday Night Noir. We didn't watch a movie last night or tonight, so maybe we'll watch one tomorrow night. I don't know. The dog is now crying again. I don't know. I'm gonna go rubber belly. I think she has an upset stomach, so. I know, honey. I'm coming to bed right now. Good night, Spirit. We love you. Sweet dreams when you get there, everybody. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Let me turn this off before I log out. Oh gosh, my ears feel much better now. Oh wow, perfect timing. I'm at 5%. Alright, sweethearts. I'll see you tomorrow. if you have some time, go check out my new hummingbird video I just put out. It was National Hummingbird Day, and I posted some videos I took this week of my ruby-throated hummingbird that's male that lives outside, and the female is also in the video. In fact, there's one long segment where she's going back and forth, eating, and he comes back up behind her and taps her ass. And she flies off, and he takes over the feeder. It's really cute. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday evenings. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. I know I will. And maybe I can talk Dad out of maybe I can talk Dad out of doing the car tomorrow. Alright, sweet dreams, you guys. Love and light bright. Kalanita. Music is sacred. Good night.